Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Dragon Quest Builders 2. Or at least the demo. I can't wait to play the full version, but that won't be for exactly 2 weeks from today. Which sucks a little bit, because I hate waiting for good games, but it's okay, it's justified, it's so good. So I guess before we begin, I should probably mention, I've played the first one before, to completion. I didn't 100% it, admittedly, but that's fine. My TV is telling me repeatedly, like, it's muted. It's like, I don't care. I know it's muted. That was intentional. Okay, that's much better. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I've got a full playthrough on YouTube, so if any of you guys happen to miss that, and I'm sure a number of you have, and you're interested in checking it out, I'd highly recommend you do so. You've got like 100-something episodes to get through before the second game comes out. Don't try and binge it all, but I hope you enjoyed all the same. Anyway, let's wake my controller up, because it's fallen right asleep. Now let's get going. Purchase full version. Too late! Already did! Time to design your character. Oh, I hope we can design more than just male or female. I miss Bildrick. I mean, this character isn't terrible, but... Oh, can I... Okay, well, at least I can be some kind of weird... Can I just be like some weird pseudo-albino man? That'd be interesting. Ooh. I actually really like that hair color, so we're gonna go with that hair color. What about skin colors? Can I look like I've been in the sun for far too long? Kind of? But let's look like somebody that's never been in the sun before. Maybe? No, let's just go with that. And what about eye color? Oh, it's desaturated. I was really hoping I could, like, change the saturation here. I mean... Let's just be monochromatic. Please enter a name. I wonder if any of these matter. Probably not. Okay, well, when in doubt, we are dude. Are you happy with this? You can change your character's appearance, gender, and name once you reach a certain point in the game. Really? That's cool. You can now adjust the game's settings. Huh. Okay, wow, these are some things. I said no, but I think I accidentally said yes. I wonder if this is one of those dumb things where X is circle or I just pressed all the wrong buttons. I probably did. Who cares? I'm sure the default settings are fine, and I should also be able to change them as we play. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. Oh, for a second I thought this was going to be a, this is going to be the goddess again. But no. Well, unless the goddess went off her medicine and is very much on the side of darkness this time around. But I don't think so. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out, rank upon rank, to ravage the land and strike fear into human hearts. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. Gun noises? Hold up. What? Oh, so this is just this guy speaking. I guess I should voice act for him. The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power. Bring this world to ruin. Huzzah! Huzzah! All hail Hargon! Praise be to Malroth! O hellish father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. Huh. Oh, that wasn't a gun noise, that was the Dragon Quest crit noise. It sounded like a gun. Dude. You're the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child. Your destiny awaits. Oh, please tell me that was the skeleton talking to me. Because that would be amazing. Yep.
Look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero, I know that much. You're one of them builders, right?
No.
You're telling fibulars now. I've got it on good authority that you're a builder, so you can drop the act. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice. But that'll do. I've actually got just the job for a lad like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on deck.
Okay, gonna move on, move around, jump. Okay, so I wanted to check miscellaneous tips and tricks, manual settings. So these are the settings that I missed earlier. Oh, interesting. So you can actually change between walking and not. Network connection, show characters outline, vibration. Let's turn that off because I don't care about these things. This is cool. Let's see, message speed, we might as well turn that up a lot. Water translucency. Right, you can swim in this game now. And you can also kind of fly. I'm really curious about these things. I can't wait to actually see them in Wow, that was some thunder. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but we got a thunderstorm outside and it's exciting. What's up?
Builder, builder, I have something to tell you. Did you know that you can run by holding R1 when you move around with the left stick? I'm sure the extra speed will come in handy. But take care near high ledges, or you'll meet your maker sooner than later.
Oh, wow. We can Naruto run. That's amazing. This is where we store our cargo. Real sly mariners like me call it the hold. Say, you wouldn't be that apprentice builder I've been hearing about, would you? They say you can make all sorts of stuff with just a few bits and blobs. I don't know how you builders do it. As the magnificent Hargon said, destruction awaiteth all that is built. To think that all that hard work is going to waste. I love the slimes. Can I just play like a role-playing game at some point where you play as a Dragon Quest slime? Whee!
The builder, tell me, boy, do the Children of Hargon frighten you? Do you wish to flee from this floating coffin? These waters are cursed, strange voices carrying across the waves, and many a vessel has vanished into vapor. Crew victims to an unknown fate. Now, are you scared? Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap at the first opportunity.
He also just slugged me in the face. Oh, hey, people. Oh, hello. I couldn't help but overhear you hobnobbing with that dreadful dreadnought. So you're an apprentice builder, are you? I was going to ask if you'd come up with a plan to get us off the ship, but you're far too much of a rank amateur to figure something like that out. Oh, and why in the goddess's name did I ever become a builder? If I'd have been a farmer or a miner instead, I'd never have been left to rot in this stinking cell. We thought the Children of Hargon were all but vanquished, that they were running scared. How do they ever turn the tables on us like this?
Builder, builder, I have something to tell you. Perhaps when you want to examine something or strike up a conversation with someone, I suggest you remember this advice until the day you die. Oh, and one more thing. Could you ask that girl in the brig to pipe down? She won't stop screaming. How does she expect me to rest in peace when she's being so noisy?
Right, you can go in first person mode. I'm just going to talk to everybody because I want to milk this for as much as possible. Also, it's not bad.
Stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good lad down. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, we're sailing on the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you'd get very far, anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way.
We obtained kelp. Dude can't remember when he last ate. The thought of food makes his stomach start rumbling. Believe it or not, that kelp can be eaten. Eat it with D-pad and press square to eat it. Doing so will refill your fullness gauge and replenish some health. Blarp.
Down in one, that kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of hard graft for you to be getting on with first. You can wipe that lily-livered look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. So long as you've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it, but you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. What's that? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add, go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Builder, I have something to tell you. If you ever get stuck or can't figure out what to do next, be sure to check back with whoever you spoke to last. It shows you're willing to do the job right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now that's a tip that'll serve you well in this life and the next. You're that apprentice builder that we nabbed in Catelyn, aren't you? I must admit, I felt a few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that your end is nigh. Well, if it isn't Master Builder, you're only a apprentice, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go anywhere that's a base without bumping into an insolent little builder, hell-bent on undoing all of our hard work. The world is going down the pan, that's for sure. The only choice is to eliminate bosses and builders like you, one by one.
I mean, more or less, I'm not even lisping. I'm just jamming my tongue out as far as it'll go and trying to talk. It's really hard. This
ship keeps swaying from side to side. I feel a bit seasick. What's that? You want to know where we're sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher-ups would never tell stuff to a lonely little dracky. Hello, Gooman. We're the last surviving members of the Children of Hargon, the ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of the great and glorious High Priest. What's with all this slurping? I'm just salivating the prospect of squashing you Goomans once and for all. Midden Hal Cannock, Moonbrook, from forth these 3 kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scions of Erdrick, and laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form, so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin.
Wander's slurp is very uncomfortable. You're welcome. I tried my best.
Have you heard?
Yes.
Been boning up, have you? Jog on then, smarty pants. Bored. I'm bored beyond belief. I'm going out of my skull with boredom, I tell you.
It's nothing but ocean everywhere I turn. Water this way, water over that way. Just give me something to look at that's not the blooming horizon.
Oh, almighty Hargon.
How did those hated humans ever manage to defeat you? Did the whole world not cower before you after you obliterated Moonbrook? If only I'd risen from my grave in High Priest Hargon's heyday, I would have led an undeath of luxury, instead of being stuck here in this skeleton crew. So that's actually really cool. Interesting thing about this, Dragon Quest Builders 1 was an alternate telling of what would have happened if the hero had skipped out on his duty, accepted the, was it the Dragon Lord or whatever his name? Accepted his offer. I mean, I'm assuming it was actually the Demon Lord, but translation, I think it was the Dragon Lord in the version I played. But he accepted the dude's offer and more or less said, like, yep, sure, I won't kill you. I'll take whatever, like, you're offering me and have fun. And wow, I forgot how good the blocks in this game looked. And so yeah, in Dragon Quest 1, the boss makes a offer for you to join him. Yeah, thought so. And so it's a telling of what would have happened to the world if that had happened. This is actually completely different. This is if you well, not if you. This is a direct sequel to Dragon Quest 2, which is actually really exciting for me, because that's the one I played. Admittedly, I still haven't finished it. You know, that would be something kind of fun to do, is actually just load up Dragon Quest 2 and just try and run through it as fast as possible. But so this is like taking place probably a while after the events of it, but still, I like this a lot because it's kind of a nice tie-in, and I vaguely remember some of the lore.
A human, what are you doing up here? Are you firing off work too? I just love playing through it, and I don't care who knoweth. Seeing as you're here, I might as well ask, have you spoken to the rest of your crew? What menagerie of monsters? They're a friendly bunch, wouldn't you say? I just worried they got a bit soft thinking Hargon was overthrown and peace returned. But you better not get the wrong idea. Humans and monsters were never meant to mix. We're enemies. Always have been. Always will be.
God, I love voice acting these guys. Even if, like, the dialogue is meaningless, it's still great. But yeah, that might be kind of a fun thing to do at some point. Okay, so I'm going to... Can I save? I can't save. Well, this is a concern, but luckily, whatever.
And overboard! It's the builder! Drag him out of the drink, lads! Thought you could escape, did you? We're not finished with you yet.
Huh. Things got a lot messier, I think. Dude wakes up on the deck of the ship. The captain must have rescued him before he drowned. Okay.
So you talk to the rest of the crew, eh? Obedient little bugger, aren't you? So now you know we're the last survivors of the Children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty Master of Destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean.
Ow. Well, he just killed us. We are actually dead. That is a sword strike straight to the neck.
We're sailing the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. You want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only the higher-ups know for sure, but I'll make no bones about it. I reckon you lot are up for the shot. Still, that doesn't mean that you can't make the most of what little time you've got left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moments draw near. Listen up, builder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, you'll do as I say. So, here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want to make things ship-shape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood strewn about the deck and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop, chop.
Each piece of driftwood is marked with an icon. Go out to punch it into something useful. Yeah. Bango. Oh, I can't punch the dude. I'm already loving this a lot. I mean, Dragon Quest Builders 1 was great, but I'm kind of enjoying the fact that this has maybe a little bit more of a story this time around. I don't know, that was my one consistent complaint about Dragon Quest Builders 1 is every chapter you started over. And I know for a fact that's not how this one works. I'm pretty sure. I got to play a little bit of it at PAX and I've seen more, and they confirmed that I think you're all, like, just moving from island. You have one main island, but you go to other ones as well. I don't know, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, my deck looks in much better shape now that you've picked up all that wood. No flies on you, eh? Still, I suppose being given a chance to save your sorry skin will tend to give you a kick in the coccyx.
I have no idea. I actually don't know where that bone is.
You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as a sworn servant to the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind. But considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day. So I'm sure it's fine. You wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Anyway, I think we've chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling to your life a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are.
Ah, coccyx is the tailbone. Got it. I have no idea how you pronounce it. It is coccyx. Okay.
Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful what you bash doesn't bash you back. You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. If anything, I'd wager you're actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey mush? Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless. But not you. You what? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you? Seems like you aren't scared of us at all. I'd better keep you busy, or who knows what you might try and pull. Luckily, there's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on deck have got jobs that need doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. I've been watching you, Builder. I saw you scrabble around the deck, greedily pocketing all the wood you could find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard. But such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, I wish for you to use the wood you collected to make some new torches. Do you see the worn-out workbench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Yeah, I believe you'll need this oil to craft them. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. The 5 black blocks will be your sign. There is only 1 by the workbench, and 4 more around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch on each block. Do not fail me, Builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return to me when you finish the task.
You can make some torches at the worn-out workbench using the materials in your inventory. Okay, so gameplay is more or less the same. I like the fact that you can super sprint now, though. That is incredibly nice. Oh, that was weird. My character had, like, an unhappy... Oh! We have a stamina meter. Interesting.
Seems you have done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn brightly as before. For a ship such as ours, they could do with being a touch more sinister, if I do say so myself. But I shan't complain, the deck is illuminated once more. I must say your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters, you will soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard this ship who might still find some use for you. Go to them, I pray.
The one problem is this is making my, like, nose run like nothing else, switching between, like, 7 different voices. But that's okay.
Well, if it isn't the so-called builder, anyone who think you'd own the place the way you're strutting about the deck, what's with that attitude?
I'm gonna have to, like, stop to blow my nose or, like, drink some stuff, or maybe get some tea. I'm not entirely sure. Ah. That is weird.
You're running errands for the boys on the captain's orders, and you want me to give you a job to do? Tell you what, you can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship, as long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about fighting a monster? Oi, you! Fancy taking a swing at this kid? Just try not to kill him, eh? Alright! Better put them dukes up. I warn you, though, that skeleton soldier's a proper head case. Come and find me after the fight's finished, if you can still walk.
Okay. Turns out I can just punch like hell. That works.
Well, you're a better boxer than you look, I'll give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not to mention, not that I should be surprised, you're pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. That doesn't exactly bode well for your future career, does it? Luckily for you, you don't have a feature to speak of at all. Alright, off with you. Go and tell the bosun what a weakling you are.
I forgot the original voice I gave him, but that's okay.
You fight like a cow's cadaver. You builders really aren't cut out for combat, are you? What's that? You'd have smashed him to smithereens if you had a weapon. A likely story. You going to bash him upside the skull with one of them torches? Your wizard whipping up? Don't make me laugh. Huh? What's that book you've got there?
I keep thinking we're pulling out a sword here. We just figured out how to make a cypress stick. Of course.
Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. You what? You just worked out how to make a cypress stick? Well, I never. Are you telling me that builders can invent things as well as make them? Well, don't just stand around looking gormless. Put your money where your mouth is and make the cypress stick then. You know where the workstation is, right? And one more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. A weapon's no use otherwise.
Okay. Okay, when you acquire a new weapon, select it with that. Let's see. Try equipping it to deal some extra damage. Well, obviously. And bang? Okay, so it's just already equipped. I'm sure there's usually an equipment menu, but yeah. I guess it's probably just not the demo, or it's activated elsewhere. I don't know.
The boy genius returns, cypress stick in hand. Now you really look the part. What do you say? Fancy another crack at that old bag of bones now that you've got a weapon?
Yes.
That's the spirit. I would have watched that Vodder try and put himself back together once you're through with him.
Vengeance! Whoops. Oh.
Compound fracture. A bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lad. Go and brag about beating me to the bosun. Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. You what? You feel a bit sorry for him? That's a new one. A way to no human ever shed a tear for a monster before. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Anyway, thanks for that, Builder. It certainly helped pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fistfight, but with the weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day just yet, not by a long shot. I got a feeling in my bones there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. My, you've been busy, little boy, haven't you? First you made those torches and now a cypress stick. But one can hardly call oneself a builder without one's tools of the trade. Where are yours, Builder? Do you even have any?
No.
Alas not. Other than that simple cypress stick, you haven't a single tool in your person.
Oh, upon your person.
Such a shame. Well, I think we ought to do something about that, hadn't we? I confiscated this pair of gloves from the builder in the brig below decks. Now they're yours. With these equipped, you will be capable of hoisting up a whole host of objects without the need to smash them first. Feel for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. So, without further ado, take your newfound gloves, gather up all the barrels strewn higgledy-piggledy about the deck, and place them on the map beside me.
That's a new feature. Okay, use the gloves to move objects from one place to another, R2 to pick something up, put it down, triangle while holding something to rotate it. Yeah, mechanically this is real good compared to what I'm used to from 1. Obviously, still a ways to go before we actually like get into the meat of this game or even know anything. But like that's okay. It's just 2 weeks away. I can be patient. I'm like super tempted to load up try and load up a Dragon Quest game in the meantime. What I should do is go back and finish Dragon Quest 11. Unfortunately, I've heard that it's freaking like 100 hours long, which is like legit worrying. Like, I tried playing that game, I had a lot of fun with it, but like 100 hours, man, that's just rough.
Wonderful work, 6 perfectly positioned barrels. I'm sure you'll agree that a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any budding builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today were nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels.
Wastrels? Yeah, probably. I've heard wastrels as well, but it doesn't work so much with this. Anyway.
But based on your showing just now, I may have to reassess my stance. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of our exalted order. I fear your time among us will be but short, but your fate is not for me to decide. That is the captain's responsibility. It would appear you have attended to everyone's errands for now. Hurry along and inform the good captain that you require some more back-breaking chores. Not bad, not bad. Looks like you've done everything the lads asked of you. Nice to see a human working his fingers to the bone for us monsters, and without a word of complaint neither. If I doubted it before, I'm certain now you actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, you know that? Still, I won't be satisfied until I hear it from the horse's mouth. So to speak, do you enjoy building things?
Yes.
Of course you do. It's what gets you out of bed in the mornings. I can tell just from the look on your fleshy face. You've got all the makings of a master crafter. And that's why we can't let you live. Well, what with you builders being our mortal enemies and everything, I can't exactly have you running bow to stern, building like a billio, can I? I'm sorry to say it, kid, but I'm going to have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now. Just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. I'm not really going to lop your noggin off, as long as you can stay on my good side, that is. After all, I wouldn't want to lose a willing worker like you. I reckon you've got what it takes to be a cracking little cabin boy. And what's more, I like the cut of your jib. What do you say, laddie? Will you join my skeleton crew? You don't have to say anything. I can tell you're too overcome with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's that big book you're lugging around? I've never seen anything like it before. Huh? Where did this rain come from? Ah, you'll have to tell me later, laddie. Looks like there's another storm rolling in.
Ah, apprentice builder, you will do nicely. It's probably the goddess this time properly. This is your world to create, and yours to destroy. Now come to me, my child.
Hi, Clothiers. What are you gawking at? Did you just hear me? I told you to get your fleshy rump below decks and into the hold. It's far too dangerous up here for a landlubber like you.
Vengeance. Boop. Well. I'm not... Oh, I'm supposed to go over there and talk to somebody. But you know what? We're just gonna let dude sleep for a little bit. Because I need a drink. Unfortunately, the voice acting is a little hard on me. Alright. I feel better. Let's get up. Let's go. That was a good nap. Alright. So who are we supposed to talk to here? Oh. Oh, wait, no. We already saw that.
What the heck's going on?
Dude, you... Captains! Come to the hold quickly! We're in deep goo-goo down here! I like it how dude just, like, decided to take a nap. Also, like, dead ass, but still. Blimey, I don't like the sound of this! Hold t- oh, no.
Blimey, I don't like the sound of this. Hold tight. I'm on my way. You're right there, Builder. Ah, can't be stopping to help some human. I've got to get to the hold. Oh, God preserve us. This is bad. This is really bad. Hey, Builder, get your bony backside in here, pronto. We need your help. Over here, Builder. What took you so long, eh? I've got bad news, Builder. We're being swept right into a reef and rock's gone clean through the hull. If we don't fix this fast, we'll be heading down to Davy Jones's locker. I don't know if this'll work, but try cramming a crate into that hole. You got a pair of gloves, don't you? So use them.
That's cool. Yeah, there's actually water physics in this.
It was a closer shave than I'd have liked, but you did it. You saved my... Oh, throw me a bone, not more holes! Ah, we're taking on more water. You gotta do something. Use some more crates and plug all those holes up.
Luckily, your entire world is voxel-based. I can't sprint while I'm holding these things. Can I... Okay, so I gotta go up this. What the... Eh.
You're a lifesaver. Builder or no, I owe you one. But our run-in with that rock has made mincemeat of my hull. The next wave that hits us could... Ah, I knew it! It's a race against time, Builder. Cram some more crates into those holes in a hurry.
Yep. Wow. Okay, hold on. Ugh. 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 Only flesh people will get this joke. And maybe boner men. Which I guess includes him. What's up?
You shored up my ship good and proper, Builder. I don't know where we'd be without you. She'll hold for now, but who knows how much Oh, throw me a bone. We're done for! Holy moly! Look at that one! We don't have any crates big enough for that a hole that size. This is it, Builder. It was nice knowing you. Don't forget me. Builder!
Damn. That got dark. I appreciate this game. I'm really looking forward to this. So when's this game releasing? 14 days from today, which is what? The 11th of July? I want to say it's July 11th-ish. July 12th. Okay, I was off by 1 day. Pretty dang close. I've already pre-ordered it. And also, bonus, the first game is still super dang good, so if you can't wait, go play the first one. Dude awakens on a sandy shore. It seems he is washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of the skeleton ship. He decides to take a look around to see what he can see. Thank you for playing the demo of Dragon Quest Builders 2. Please note that any save data created after this point cannot be used in the release version of the game. In the release version, this island will be reset to its default state, but your system's save data and any snapshots you have taken will be carried over. Huh. Okay, so that means I can save, and no progress will be kept, except for maybe if I collect items.